Previously on James and Sunda.
Sunda was arrested. Let's just get right to it. Sunda was arrested by the NYPD for taking pictures on her own block.
So Sunda takes a picture, and then she goes and she wants to talk to the supervisor.
Why did I want to talk to the supervisor?
She goes out and she said, "Who's the supervisor? I'm the supervisor. Get out of the street."
No, he hit me first, and then I asked for his supervisor.
Isn't this my turn to tell my side of what happened?
You didn't get hit.
He goes right over to Sunda. He doesn't talk to her. He just screams at her and pushes her, knocks her on the sidewalk.
And then you go, after being booked, you're taken down to one of the worst city prisons in the nation, not the world, the Tombs.
And that's when it becomes difficult for me. I start having panic.
Because who's going to cook?
And anxiety, and I get very nervous, and I'm looking for medication, something to take to help me, get through this. And then you called me collect at $30 a minute. And we spoke.
Talk to me! I know you want me! I know you want me! Talk to me! Or I will stone you! What is with you? You reject me like that because you like boys? Is that what it is? You like boys? You like Farouz? You like Humayun? That's what it is? I don't need you. Let me tell you something. The next time I stone you, I take myself when I stone you.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the James and Sunda Show. It has been a week since we last saw y'all. How you feeling, Sunda? How's the arm? How's the ankle? How's your trouble with the law?
I don't have any trouble with the law. I love the law. My degree's in criminal justice. Why would I be interested in criminal justice if I was...
I meant just how are things? How you doing?
I'm absolutely miserable, and you're not making it any better.
Take any pictures this week?
Absolutely not. If
No?
you look on my phone, I got 4 pictures, and it's me looking at myself going, because I don't know how to take the pictures. I mean, this is crazy.
Because I don't know how to take the pictures.
I don't know how to take the pictures.
My joke. She's doing my joke.
James, you're sick.
You're sick. I can't.
James, if you look at my camera, you'll see that I'm taking a picture of myself. You're paranoid.
That's my joke. We did this
last year. No.
year.
Your joke was that you tell people you're taking pictures of them when you're taking them of yourself. My true experience is I'm taking a picture of myself.
No, my joke is that I don't realize that my joke is that I found out that there's a button on the phone that flips the camera around.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea, and now that I know this, I can finally start taking pictures of other people. Thank you, Ray. Thank you.
I'm so glad you got to that because you couldn't tell that joke in a minute, I can tell you that.
So just because you could tell the joke faster doesn't mean you get the joke.
It wasn't a joke. I'm just saying that right now I'm not taking pictures. Bob,
Okay,
end of
fine.
story.
That's fine that you're not taking pictures.
All right, you're just trying to get me up, but you're not going to do that.
I'm not trying to get you up.
You're not going to do that.
You can't get up anyway.
I
You got
can't
a
get
box
up.
on your leg. I mean,
Listen, I've been through a lot, and I'm getting better. I'm feeling...
I think you're trying to win the out sick thing because you have 2 years ago you had the broken ankle, but then last year I won because I had my gallbladder.
James, I want you to go to the Tombs in New York City. I want you to lie on the mats, and I want you to see cockroaches running around the place.
But that's not sick. That's not sick.
You are sick. You would be sick. I have a bug phobia. You know that.
I have a bug phobia.
No, you don't, James.
I can't kill a bug.
Yes, you can.
You
call your roommate.
I can call my roommate.
That's right.
I call my roommate.
You call this big Romanian to come in, Tommy Sabat, to kill your bug.
That's why I actually have my roommate, so that he'll kill bugs for me. Otherwise, I would just live alone. But if there are bugs, it freaks me out.
Right, so I have him, this man, sending me pictures of bugs in my home. A bug. What was this bug?
There was a bug in Sunda's home, and it was like on the floor, and I couldn't tell if it was dead, so I waited a while, just like I stared it down. I tried to intimidate it to like get out of your apartment, but it wouldn't leave.
What are you, a New York police officer?
Yeah, because finally I just beat the hell out of the bug.
There you go. That's how it's done.
I just destroyed the bug. And then Sunda said, I want you to take the bug and put it in a bag and bring it downstairs.
To the manager's office.
Is
that so difficult? Is that so difficult? Because they never believe in my building. This mental institution that I live in. It's a mental institution. Yeah. It's not even real. Do you know what it's like for me to have my culture shock? I'm leaving my Dominicans, my Puerto Ricans, my Italians from down the shore, and now I got to go back to Iran
And
in
your
my building.
ex-cons. Don't
there you
forget your
go.
ex-cons.
And my ex-cons were cool.
They were
all
cool,
right?
I know.
I'd rather live with them than live in my building.
As you can see, Sunda's still adjusting to the outside, but she's getting better. And I want
I
you
had
to
a
know,
crazy, let me just
I want
say
you to know,
this.
I left the bug on the floor for about 2 weeks as a sign, as a signal, as a warning to the
James.
other bugs. And then Sunda said, no, I did. I left it there so that the other bugs knew I meant business. You know what I mean? And then Sunda says to me that I'm crazy for doing that because the bug could be pregnant and it could
could be
still
pregnant
be
and it could
having
reproduce.
babies. A
It could
dead
be-
bug could have babies?
Yes, the egg sac still lives.
Suddenly she knows these things.
So this
yeah.
is where we stand. I mean, listen, this has been so crazy because I left at the end of the year. As you know, I had a lot of drama going on.
I wanted just you to know, I finally put the bug in the bag.
What does this have to do with the bug? Why are you
Just-
talking
I
about
want-
bug bags for?
Because I put the bug in the bag, as you said.
Put the bug in the bag and you put the bag where?
No, and I went downstairs to the guy who's at your front desk, and he said, "Oh man, don't give that bug to me, man. Could you just give it to the people in
Dude,
the
he's
morning?"
an ex-gang member. Why should he be afraid?
He didn't want the bug either.
All right.
Okay, so
So there you go.
That's the bug
He's
story.
got tattoos. Why would he be afraid of a bug?
he didn't want
I've
the
seen
bug.
tattoos. I just want to tell you something. I've seen tattoos. Let me tell you, if the Persians of Beverly Hills could get tattoos, they would have Louis Vuitton all over their body.
What was that about? The girl who you had me, whose boyfriend you had me email when you were in prison?
Stop saying I was in prison. People don't even know this. Welcome to the show, ladies and
When you were
gentlemen.
locked up?
When I was away.
No, the
Just
girl.
recap for people who haven't seen the
Sunda
show.
went to jail.
I got arrested for taking pictures, and that's how this whole thing came up about his joke. His joke. Your joke sent me to
She went to
the
jail
tombs.
for stealing jokes.
Right.
For stealing my jokes. I'm
You're
pressing
a
charges.
sick man, James. You're
No,
a sick man.
The girl that
Ray,
you had.
he's sick. The man's not well.
The girl
Nobody
that-
stole your joke.
Yeah, nobody stole my joke.
You're sitting here making up stories in your head with the other personality.
I
You're
want to
sick.
say the girl that you had me email the boyfriend, who's now probably identity theft me. You know, who knows what he's done to me. I wrote the email. It was the nicest email I've ever written in my life. Okay, because I didn't want him to think I was.
Explain to the
We
audience.
explained this
They
already.
don't know.
We talked about this last week. Sunda met a person in jail who had a knife, and the girl with the knife was in jail. And Sunda said, "Can you call her? Can you email her boyfriend, Facebook him, and let him know that his girlfriend's in jail and she'll be getting out on Monday."
Right. Somebody should tell.
So I did that. I wrote to him. I said, "I hope you're well. I just want you to know your girlfriend's in jail. She's getting out on Monday." But she had tattoos. And her boyfriend on his Facebook page said that he hates tattoos.
Well, then they're going to have a relationship issue, and they should consult
And it
you.
wasn't the first time they broke up.
Well, I don't know all their business. I don't know these people. I don't know. I just met them.
You told me, you said she's a nice girl. They were together, then they weren't together. Now they're back
well,
together. You
because
told me everything.
Because I had to listen. It
and I'm
was-
like, if he's breaking up with her, why am I emailing
Well,
him?
I had to give her love advice. Because if you're planning on getting married, you should call me. Because if there's a mother-in-law involved, I'm the one. I'm your go-to person.
You are the go-to
Listen, if you
person.
got PTA questions, if you've got kids, teachers questions, if you've got any kind of questions at all, I'm the one for you.
When we come back, we'll tell you more about the outfit. And of course, as always, we have an incredible show. So we'll be right back. She's been called the Beverly Hills Barbie. Next, Donna Spangler gives us a homemade facial.
And later, Shirazadeh Nopezadeh returns for some shrink wrap with James.
I suspect she's up to something.
Email us your comments at jamesandsunda@gmail.com.
Welcome back to the show. As everybody at home knows, Out Sick is America's favorite
Favorite's my favorite
board
game, I know that.
And there's currently a very intense, highly competitive national competition going. And this week's Out Sick,
excited.
it's very exciting, isn't it?
It is.
And this week's Out Sick winner is Doris Gold from Arlington, Texas. Doris won a $156 jackpot playing bingo.
Okay.
But her real victory came moments after she won when she had a heart attack and was rushed to the emergency room at Arlington Memorial Hospital. She required triple bypass surgery. She's currently in the ICU. Well played, Doris.
Well played. My God, you got to play it.
Congratulations on
Congratulations.
winning
Out
this
Sick.
week's game.
And remember to play Out Sick.
Everyone's playing.
Everybody's playing Out Sick. You drop dead and win.
Yes.
That's right.
Win, live or die, Doris. You will be receiving the home edition of the game.
Autographed by us.
Autographed by us. So congratulations, Doris.
All right, to Doris.
Good job. And now, back to the show, huh?
Okay, yeah.
Joining us now on the show, we have Donna Spangler. She is a former Playboy model, actress, producer, author of the book How to Get a Rich Man And now, celebrity beauty and fitness expert.
So did you get a rich man?
Yes, I
She
did.
get a
Is it
rich
because
man.
you were a Playboy bunny?
No, no.
Do they use that term anymore? They still have bunnies?
Playboy model. You know, I think they do have bunnies that used to work in the club, but I never used to work in the club. I was a model for the magazine.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different.
So how is it different?
Because they posed for the magazine. I did a layout for the magazine.
Right.
And the bunnies.
How was that? I have to know.
It was fun. I mean, I did it quite a long time ago, but it was fun. I enjoyed myself, and
It's nice you enjoyed yourself.
I was
while others enjoyed themselves with you.
You know, it was a good experience, and I'm glad that I did it because you look back and you'll say, hey, yeah, I look like that.
All right, let's find out what's going on.
I want to
here,
know what's going on
Let's
with
see
Donna
what's
Spangler.
going on here.
Okay, so here I'm making a banana yogurt facial, and I've already mixed it up, and I put equal parts of yogurt, banana. You just mush it up. You don't have to blend it or anything. Just mush it up, and then honey. And what this does is makes your face really nice. The honey seals in the moisture, and these are all good ingredients for your face to soak up. Now, I'm going to be demonstrating this on Sue.
Our executive producer.
Yes.
Sue Katz is our executive producer who has volunteered for this. I, of course, couldn't do it because I have hypersensitive
And I love
skin.
to volunteer her for things
Okay.
like
And,
this.
this is sort of like a breakfast facial.
Okay, so it's a little bit messy, but it's really good for you. And
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
what I would suggest is that you exfoliate in the future. If people decide to do this, they exfoliate their faces with baking soda rather. You just take a little bit with a few little bits of water, make it into a paste, put it on your face, scrub it, because it's a very fine paste and it's very inexpensive and it's awesome. It works really well. And as you know, when you want to look beautiful, you have to have a beautiful skin, and this will help. So let's pretend like we did that. And then now
You're beautiful.
So this is post-exfoliation.
Yes, this will be post-exfoliation. And then I'm going to just put a couple more little banana pieces in here to make it thicker.
I'll hold the bowl. Hold the bowl
Okay.
for her. You would
Okay.
think that she had a publicist around to help when she needed them. You know what I mean? To hold the
Okay,
bowl.
so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, lean your head back.
Oh my God.
This might be a little drippy. Okay, I'm just going to help
Look
it
familiar?
here.
Nice.
Uh-oh, Sue. We know.
And it tastes
smells good.
It tastes good too. So if it drops in your mouth, it's not going to hurt you.
They
It's
say that all the
natural.
time, Donna, please.
I feel like I'm in,
Yes, they do.
And it's good for you.
It is, yes.
And it has protein.
Yes.
We're all on the same page.
no, suddenly our show just went from Encino to Van Nuys.
Hey.
So we're now in Van Nuys.
And Sue, this is how the nuns want to remember you.
Okay.
Bless me, Father, for Donna has sinned.
So,
All right.
so Sue, you'll be leaving this on for 20 minutes if for the viewers at home, 15, 20 minutes. Just lay back, relax, put some little cucumbers on, and then you rinse it off with warm water. And then you should feel a difference. It's really nice. And again, there's no unnatural things in it,
Right.
so you don't have to worry about allergies or unless you're allergic to bananas.
Don't bring up bananas.
I took an Allegra just before the show today, just in case.
Oh, okay.
Got on me.
So that's that. So why don't you go wash it off? Well, when you're
20
leave it
minutes.
on after your 20 minutes. And then after that, I brought you some special treats. This is my, you can get it at donnasbeauty.com. These are special, this is a night serum and a beauty cream that you can use and take with you.
Thank you very
and try
much.
it.
And you're going to get a rich man from this.
I already have
Donna's
a rich
Beauty.
man.
This
There
is
you go.
Donna's Beauty.
We are so excited. I can't wait to see
Yeah.
what exercise
Oh, it's time for
regimen
the
you have.
Oh,
fitness
yes.
portion. Let's do the
yes,
fitness
the
portion.
fitness
Right.
portion.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go over here.
I'm
One
coming with you, Ed. I'm going to do the fitness
One
portion.
exercise that I
James is gonna
thought
do it.
James would like.
Yes.
They're called dips, and
Dips.
it's very simple. Okay.
This
You
I can
just
do. I'm sitting.
Get over here,
Okay.
dips. You go down. and up. Put your legs, okay, down,
Down like this.
down, and push up with your arms, up.
Wow.
Okay, down and up.
Do we have water?
Down.
I was good
and
for
up.
one. I could try one more. I
Okay,
could
come on,
I
try
could
one more.
one
Come on, I'll do it with
put on
you.
my heels.
I'll do it with you. Down and up.
You know, it's the up part. You know what I mean? It's the up
Down.
part.
Come on, one more time.
It's called
Down
age.
and up. It's really good for your arms, and
I'm in shape.
I think you need a little bit of working up to that. But that's a really great exercise.
As
and-
soon as going to do the rest of the show. because I really
No, I
need a
tell
couple
you why I'm more interested. I wanted to talk about your book.
Oh yes, okay.
I was very interested. I read some excerpts. And so I think it's really important about feeling good inside and looking good outside.
Yes.
So maybe you could tell the audience a little bit.
Okay, this book is about how to get a rich man who's rich in spirit and heart, and additionally, who the financial stability just completes the picture. But in order to get the best in life, you have to be your best, and you have to care about the way you look and feel. I mean, you have to eat right. You have to project the right thing to the world. So eating right, feeling positive and happy, these are all important things in order to present yourself in the way that people will be attracted to
No,
you.
we actually are out of time.
Oh,
I'm getting-
okay.
I'm getting the wrap-up sign. So thank you very much. I'm going to work on my podcast.
I'm gonna wait.
because
I want
felt
to make
like
sure
that
you
was
give
a-
me my autographed copy.
I will.
on how to
I
get a rich
promise
man?
you.
I'd
Yeah,
like to know
that would be
too, 'cause maybe
fantastic.
I'd like to know how to get a rich man as well. So we're going to take a break. This was Donna Spangler. Thank you very much
so
for
much
joining
for joining
us.
us.
Come to join me at donnasbeauty.com or donnasfitness.com.
All right. Thank you very
All
much,
right.
Donna. We will be right back.
Time to pull out that toe tag. Our Dead to Me chalkboard is getting a little bit crowded.
Want to be a guest on the show? Want to see me host the show topless? How about you put some money where your mouth is? Right, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are so excited because it is time for this new season's first edition of You're Dead to Me.
That's right.
That's right. My mother is still the reigning Dead to Me champion. As you know, she's not talking to over 50 people. But we have upgraded our Dead to Me segment. We now have our people, our viewers who watch the show and have people that are dead to them Skyping in.
And sharing their stories with us.
That's
and
right.
that's
And
fantastic.
just to remind everybody, the idea here is that when Jewish people fight or get into a fight with a family member or a friend or whatever it is, it's a very big deal. They're dead to them. They don't talk to them. There's no way to reconcile the relationship. It's
and now
it's
because
excessive and out of proportion.
Because of us, you don't have to be Jewish to think that people are
Anyway,
dead to
yeah,
you.
we find that
Right.
many of our viewers who aren't Jewish also have people dead to them. And joining us now, live, here she is. We have Leanne Weatherly from Little Egg Harbor, New Jersey, to share with all of us her Dead to Me story. Leanne, thank
Give
you
it
for
up for
joining
Leanne.
us. Leanne, tell us who wronged you and how.
Okay, so I had this old man at an old store that I used to work at. She was probably in her late 50s, but she acted more like a 10-year-old. She was completely unfit to run a store, and she just ran every store that she ever managed into the ground. After a few months of working with her, I had been asked to stay after and help her clean up the store. She made me stay until after midnight with her to clean up the store, which I later found out was to help her look good for upper management. All night she was trying to get into my business, asking who I was talking to, and once she even brought up her sex life, which is not something I want to hear.
Very
Whoa.
inappropriate. Very
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
Later on, I found out that she was telling everyone in the store that she was going to have to fire me. I didn't believe it. I pick up extra shifts. I work all week through my final exams for college, help her stay after, and make her look great to the company, and she's going to fire me? I guess I should have known, though. She was the one that would sit at a computer after reading an email from the district manager, criticizing her work, and start crying. And she hates confrontation, so if you ever come up to her with a problem in the store, she would either run right to the district manager or run right to the person you were talking about. The best part was that I worked with my mom part-time. So we would hear different stories, and then we would share them when we were home, and they knew that we lived in the same house. I eventually was told that I was fired because you can't work with family.
Whoa.
Whoa.
She fired you?
She fired you?
She fired me.
Because you were working with your mom?
Yes, but we were working together for over a year. I heard she has a new job at a food company now. All I can say is that I hope it's not a food that I like, because I know exactly where the company's headed. Worst manager ever, so dead to you.
So dead to you.
So dead to you.
Forever. Thank you very much.
Want
That
it
is
again?
an incredible story. This manager sounds like the devil.
She is.
There's no chance for reconciliation, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Good.
That's what we like to
Good. That's
hear.
what we like
Good.
to hear.
All right.
Thank you, Leanne Weatherly from Little Egg Harbor, New Jersey.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Poor
Wow.
Leanne and her mother, man.
Unbelievable.
Especially when it's your boss, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just,
All right.
I can't wait to hear the next one.
All right, now joining us on the program, another gentleman who has a really amazing dead to me story. We have Raphael Xavier, right? Did I say
Raphael
that right?
Xavier.
There it is. There it is. How you guys doing?
Philadelphia,
Philly
right?
boy, Philly
Right out
dog.
of
He's a
Philly.
Philly dog.
Yes, I am. Brotherly love.
Yeah, well, this is about to be a story not about
And
brotherly
broken
love.
beer bottles and cheesecake.
Tell us, Raphael, what's going on?
Young man, I'm staying in Philadelphia. My mother lives in Newark. I tell a friend to come visit me, meet me halfway. He's coming from Virginia. So I tell him to meet me at 12 o'clock because I got a show to do that afternoon, and it's an hour to my mom's house. He shows up at 6 o'clock. So he misses lunch. She cooks dinner. He's not there. We eat dinner because I got to go back to Philly. He shows up on my way back to Philly, out the door. He pulls up. He comes in. How you doing? Meet the mom. How you doing? I'm saying, okay, we got to go now. We already ate. We'll get something on the road. On my way out, I grab the front doorknob. He grabs the refrigerator doorknob and starts making a plate. Like he pulls the stuff out and starts making a plate like he was there already. So I look at my mom sideways and she looked at me crooked. So I had to not snap on him and distract my mom from not snapping on him and let him finish what he was doing. So he's sitting there, he's throwing down, and we're like, yo, what is wrong with this dude? Like, I don't understand what is his problem. So we get done, we leave. I didn't say nothing about it. He didn't say thank you. He said, you know, nice to meet my mom, and he left. She called me on the phone on the way back to Philly. She couldn't wait till I was out the door for not even 5 seconds. And she says, don't you ever bring another ignorant in my house again, or you will be dead to me. So, to keep from being dead to my mama, I had to let this dude be dead to me.
Oh, wow. Hey, so you're like almost a martyr in a lot of ways. Like you had to make him dead to you to keep your relationship with your mother. It was either you or him. That's a you or him story. Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I haven't spoken to him since, and it's probably been a year and a half, man.
Would he be dead to you if your mother didn't put you in that position?
No.
Okay.
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 But mom still run things, you know what I mean? I got to go back and visit.
Oh, we really thank you for coming on because we don't want to be dead to you or Miss Wanda.
Yes.
And after that, thanks for having me on. Thanks for having
Thank you very much, Raphael. That was incredible, man. Thank you. We love you, man. All right, what a story. Unbelievable. We got to take a break?
Yes,
we got to take a break. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, Leanne. We will be right back.
She and I aren't exactly BFFs. Yes, our Persian diversion, Shirazadeh, is here for some more shrink wrapping with James. I don't really know. Actually, I was thinking about it after the party weekend. Hello. How are you doing today?
This is no Paysaday.
Give me 1 second, please. So no, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is to return it because I wore it 2 times. And I don't believe that they should give you problem at the store. You tell them that Shirazadeh said that you can return it. Fariba, he's here and I must go now. He's made up his mind.
Mrs. Nopezadeh, first of all, you're 45 minutes late. 46
First of all,
with the phone
there
call.
is no more.
We have 5 minutes. We have
First
5
of all,
minutes, okay?
first of
We
all.
have 5 minutes to do this, Mrs. Nopezadeh.
That's all you need? Because I have taken your advice, Dr. James.
Okay. What advice? To be
Your
on time?
advice.
Clearly you haven't taken that advice.
Well, now things are different. I can be
You
on
come
time.
late every time. Mrs. Nopezadeh, 45 minutes is, we need to talk about this.
He is denying that there's a relationship between us, and when I saw the passion in his face when I was late, I knew that this cougar thing is real. Now that things are different, and as you've noticed something, I want you not to call me that anymore. Call me Shirazadeh. Not Shahrazad, Shirazadeh.
Shirazadeh.
That's right.
Okay. Is there
And no more Mrs. Nopezadeh.
no more Mrs. Nopezadeh?
No, it's finished.
It's finished.
It's finished.
What do you mean it's finished?
I took your advice. I knew what you were trying to say. I follow up on this thing
What thing?
about us.
What are you talking about? Why are you no Mrs. Nopezadeh?
I'll show you why. This is why.
This one?
This is why. This was a message to leave him. And I did. And I said to him, Farabuz, it's done.
You left Farabuz.
Yes, it's no more.
It's no more.
Because of us.
Because of us.
Of our relationship.
Okay, we have a therapist-client relationship. You understand that, Mrs.
But the
Nopezadeh?
last time it was not like that.
I have no feelings for Shirazadeh. This is a disaster. Now she's left her husband. For me. I mean, I don't know where this is going to go. I don't recall me ever giving you the advice to leave your husband.
Listen,
I mean,
it was so bad. I took the Mercedes, I slammed the door. I hurt myself. For you.
now did your husband do that to you?
Yeah, he would not give me the 500 Mercedes. He kept making me drive the 450.
Oh my God. Go back to that. That's horrible.
And I remember what you said
What I say?
about being happy, the
What?
two of us.
Who?
And
Two of who?
look how upset you are. I walk in, you're upset because I'm late. You're waiting for me.
Every single week we have an appointment, and every single week she's 45 minutes late. And the more she falls in love with me, the later she comes. Mrs. Nopezadeh.
Don't deny.
Listen, this happens all the time. All right, this really does. This
I know, with us.
No, no.
And I'm glad that now you admit it. You should see the passion. You were sweating. You were so red in the face when I walk in.
I'm not red in the
I was on the phone with Fariba Jun. You say, look at you. You're 45 minutes late. We only
Yeah.
have 5 minutes. You were so angry and upset because that's all you had for me for 5 minutes. Well, now you have a lifetime. A lifetime together. Together, it's us.
Mrs. Nopezadeh, this is very unethical. That was the second time that she's jumped on me. Clearly, there's a ethical and a boundary issue there, and it's extremely inappropriate. And actually, she's made my glasses crooked, and I can't afford new glasses. Okay, Mrs. Nopezadeh. Okay.
Oh, that was not rejection. You should see what I was feeling, and then you would understand. Yes.
No, Mrs. Nopezadeh. Okay.
Yes.
Shirazadeh, excuse me, now that you're divorced. Are you divorced? It's done?
Oh, this is done, it's finished. You're going to testify on my behalf. And now
Testify
I
on your
want
behalf
to
as
know.
what?
I want to know where you are taking me tonight for dinner.
We're out of time. Your time is up because you were 45 minutes late. I'm not taking you anywhere.
Don't worry. Mahmoud is outside waiting. He's going to drive us.
Where is he taking us?
We are going
All right.
for Persian food. Well, clearly you could see from his reaction this was my first date. I mean, the way he looked at me, he was sweating, as you say, proficiously. He was sweating and he was just complaining constantly. You are late. Because he was angry, I didn't give him more time. But this is what you call teaser. I was doing the tease.
All right, we're done, Mrs. Nopezadeh. That's our time. We're done.
What do you mean we're done?
Our time is up. We're done.
James, you work with me.
I do work with you.
You love me.
No, Mrs.
You
Nopezadeh.
love me. You were so
Shirazadeh,
upset.
no.
Listen.
I never told
It's
you to
hard for you
divorce
to
your husband.
accept
I
this.
never told
It's
you.
cultural difference.
It's not cultural
It's
difference.
cougar
It's
ting.
not cougar
You
ting.
have the cougar ting.
I don't have the cougar ting. I never told you to divorce your husband.
If you could see the test, if you could see what he saw, you would understand how he take my mind and wrap around his little thumb. Why did you?
I don't know why you did that.
Do this? This happened to me?
Why would you do that? No one told you to do that.
You have conveyed the
I never
message.
conveyed that message. This is a nonsense, projective, stupid test. They mean nothing. I don't even know why they teach it to us.
So then why do you charge me?
Because time, I'm
this
not
is what
charging
it
you.
is.
I'm giving you these for free to help you.
No. You're too upset. I know the true thing. And so I will wait for you outside.
Have you thought of medication, Shahzadeh?
Yes, I have. Birth control pill. The problem is this. He knows that we have to have the baby soon because the time is essencing.
She is a rather attractive woman, but there's a fine, attractive and crazy together. Not for me.
Let me just say this, to simplicize everything. When he asks me, I am going to say yes. I don't get this for nothing.
All right, welcome back. Now joining us, we have Arthur Z. Schwartz of Advocates for Justice, Charter Attorneys of Washington and New York. And he is also Sunda's lawyer.
Yes, thank God.
And I guess the first question, Arthur, is how did you get Sunda out of the tombs?
How did I get her out of the tombs?
Yes.
I had to drag her kicking and screaming. Sunda's husband woke me up at around 7, and then I went down to the courthouse and I just started bothering everybody I could possibly bother. And when they said that they hadn't gotten the paperwork from the precinct, I drove up to the precinct and I started yelling at people at the precinct. And then they said, it's the DA. So then I went to the DA's office and I yelled at the DA. And then the district attorney offered her a plea to disorderly conduct. And I made this speech to the judge about what happened. And so he said to the district attorney, well, why are you doing this? According to what Mr. Schwartz says, it doesn't look like that Ms. Croonquist did anything. And he said, well, we're not allowed to make deals where there's a resisting arrest, and we have to check with the precinct. And she pushed the officer, and the judge looked at Sunda, and he looked at the DA, and he said, and he couldn't take it. And the DA, and he said, all right, you want to try this? And the DA went, all right, I'll take full responsibility. And then we agreed to what's called an adjournment in contemplation of dismissal, which is if Sunda doesn't get herself in trouble in New York for the next 6 months, it's dismissed.
But it was really one of the most scariest things I could tell you that happened. He was so kind. When he saw me and kissed me on the forehead, I thought he was the Jewish Pope.
Let me ask you, so now with the situation with what happened with Sunda, is it against the law to photograph the cops in New York City at this point?
No, but New York has this horrible practice, what they call stop and frisk. Last year, 1 out of every 10 New Yorkers got stopped by the police for a search, and only 2% of them wound up arrested. Well, the other statistic that came out today is that 40% of those people were subjected to force by the police, and the stories basically came out that anytime anyone challenges them, says anything like, you can't do that, or that's not fair, or what are you doing, they immediately react and use force. And I think it was when Sunda said, they said, you can't take pictures, and she said, why not? The cop got his back up and slammed her. And that's a horrible thing that's going on in New York. It's just the police, the minute they're challenged in any way, shape, or form in New York, they're getting nasty with people, much nastier than they used to.
So again, the resisting arrest thing is to me amazing, because you have to be arrested for something in order to resist arrest.
And he didn't ask me this. He didn't ask me to stop taking pictures. He said, "Get out of here."
Well, Arthur, listen, we are out of time. We thank you very much for joining us.
Would you come see us again?
Yeah, we'd like to check in with you in a few weeks and see where things are at.
Sure, anytime.
All right.
Okay, we thank you so much, and thank you again, Arthur.
Thank
Please
you
send
very
my
much.
best to the family. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Follow us on Twitter at James and Sunda.
Well, welcome back. So we started the show talking about the dress here, but we never really...
Do you want to borrow this dress?
I don't want to borrow the dress. I'm just saying when you wear the dress, it's like the Hulk. You change into some sort of angry...
I'm not angry. And I want to talk about it. I don't want to bring my kids up into this, and I have to tell you what happened. It's just that there was so much trauma last year. I'm not going to mention where my kids go to school because nobody knows where. But there was no one that was hosting the end of the year party, so I called my country club and I put it together. They never do this. They do me a solid.
Can I just say something?
Let me finish.
It's an important
Let me finish.
point, though. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
You can finish, and then I'll just say this.
So after it's all booked and it's all done, I get an email saying, we would like to do it in someone's home because it's just more comfortable and it would be better that way. I've already put myself out. I've got the lifeguard, I got the food, I got this. You know what I said? I'm done. Didn't I?
Right, you did. She said she's done, and there's a lot that she just said there. And the first thing I want to just focus on is Sunda said, she called her country club. And the first point here is that Sunda, you go to this country club because it's beautiful, it's got a pool, you sit outside, you go swimming, it's really nice. But you go to New York every summer.
Yeah.
So why do you belong to the country club? That's when you go to the country club.
Because I'm country.
So she belongs to this country club and goes to New York for the summer. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But yes, she did call the country club. And
I made those arrangements. A lot of work. And so my husband gets upset with me because he goes, why are you doing this? Why do you care?
Okay, but it's amazing. Like, no parent wants to do this end of the year party.
Never. Nobody.
Until one parent says, okay, I'll do it. And then when that one parent says that they'll do it, all the other parents say, no, I'll do it.
And just do it. Just do it. Don't give me this option.
And then you were upset. You were upset that you put in all that work, you booked your country club, and then...
That was embarrassing.
Right. So did you go to the end of the year party?
Oh, no, I went to New York.
She didn't go to the end of the year party.
New York. I couldn't be... You know why? I'll tell you why I didn't go. Someone said, I really hope you come to the end of the year party so we can have a good time and laugh. And I said, oh, now I'm the entertainment? Forget about it with no pay.
Anyway,
I'd rather go fight in tombs.
At this point, this end of the year party is happening and the emails are going around and they're getting really nasty.
Why are they upset with me? I said, go ahead. I made the person who said...
Now, you were getting emails by one person and then you were adding everybody else.
I think they should all know. I'm an open person. I have an open life. I have nothing to hide. Look, you want to be in charge and you're not comfortable and you don't have a home. I said, we should do it at your house. And then they added everybody to the email.
Your emails weren't that nice.
They were succinct.
They were succinct, but
to the point. And I said, I'm done.
But didn't somebody come to your house?
Well, yeah, one of the parents came to my house and said, oh, please calm down. We don't want you upset, And I said, I'm not upset. I'm going to leave early and go to New York.
I thought he said something more like,
they were scared.
They don't know you like I know you.
He said, they don't know you like I know you.
He
said, please don't. They don't know you like I know you.
So
I just made it clear. I said, it's done. It's done. If you don't want to do the party there, that's fine. And I'm not volunteering for that anymore because obviously it's not appreciated. I can't go through all this. It's too much. Nobody stepped up to the plate. That's what I wrote in the email. I said, so wait a minute. One mother writes, Sunda, I speak on behalf of the entire class when I say that we'd be more comfortable in someone's home than in a country club. How could you be more comfortable in someone's home when you're in a country club where there's a game room, where there's tennis courts, where there's lifeguards, where you don't have to do anything but sit down and run your mouth like you like to do? So you're not fooling me. You didn't like the fact that I stepped up to the plate. So I said, why didn't you step up to the plate first?
Right. So Sunda, who, as we all know, is magnanimous, always willing to forgive quickly, has to see all these parents later on at her daughter's graduation where she wears this dress.
And what did I have to do? They called and they said, could you please help set up?
And you were on fire at the graduation. You were on fire.
Well, yeah, because they're all phonies. They're making believe they're my friends. You know what it is? Look, I'm not from here, and sometimes this LA thing is ridiculous. Call me. We'll go for lunch. And we never have lunch because you never call. But don't say you're going to call if you're not going to call. That's all.
You were out. You were so amazing.
Stop, because you have no idea who's watching.
Okay.
The rabbi could be watching.
I'll just say
He's watching us.
She looked great. She was wearing this dress, and
I laid out the cookies nice.
She really let everybody know how she felt about them at the graduation with class and finesse.
And
I commend you for that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Like when I watched the children, I just, kept my comments to myself. Who knew they were audible? But you know what?
Speaking of who's watching.
Who's watching? Yes.
For those of you who are watching, go to the website Indiegogo, and as Megan will tell you, that's INDIEGOGO.com.
That's right.
Check out our Indiegogo promo there. We're raising money so that we could repaint the set for the 5th time.
And get me some clothes so I don't wear the same dress twice.
Clothes that doesn't fire her up and get her all charged.
And listen, please also, we didn't mention this, but our Twitter page is so important. You guys have been fantastic over the last 3 seasons. But now, and listen, you got to be reasonable with the tweets. You know what I mean? There's some things I can't do because I'm married. Here's what I'm saying.
You get
I
offers?
get very strange tweets, okay? And it's weird. Are you really married? Is it part of an act? And I'm like, Ray Bruni is really my, part-time husband.
Ray's fanning himself, so if you donate to the show in the
we
5th
can afford
season,
a fan.
We'll get air conditioning.
Right.
We've been trying to get air conditioning for. Let me ask you a question.
What's the tweet address? The Twitter address?
At James and Sunda.
That's right.
Yeah.
At James and Sunda. But that's not where you go. You're going to go to Indiegogo.
Indiegogo, yeah.
Indiegogo.com. And you can help out, and we can have you.
Various donations win various prizes or get various prizes.
And so many of you women who have written to me about James's availability, now we're on the air. Let's put James on the spot.
Let's show them a clip from the Indiegogo, and then we'll come back and we'll put people on spots, and then we'll wrap it up. So
all right.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Since I'm just a guest, I just show up for a small smidgen of this telethon. But you get to ask any question about anti-Semitism or anything else of historical nature of me. And I get to tell you why the world is going to heck in a handbasket because of Jimmy Carter. Or you get to hear equally outrageous comments about anything that happens in anti-Semitism, and you get to watch James blush. You get to hear me talk about the president and see Sunda not say a word. Now, how much would you pay not to see Sunda talk? I'm warning all of you, put in your donations now. You get to hear my one-man commentary on the world. You get to understand why we're in the economic condition we're in today, why there's a conspiracy, and it starts right in the White House. It's been in the White House since Jimmy Carter went right to Bill Clinton. The man had $100,000 in the bank. Okay. The Clintons are worth $100 million. Let's count and see during the 4th season how much the Obamas will make in the White House.
Okay. Now listen.
I can't tell you but me.
All right.
That's right. That's right. America's sweetheart, right under there, Marcus Alfred.
He's a sweetheart.
We can bring you more raving madmen like him if you just donate.
Just donate, please. Just donate, please. It just. Oh my God.
Great. That was great. He's a superstar. Anyway, so
we're back. So this is where I left off. So all of you who are asking me, is James single? Would he go out with a girl who's not Jewish? Would he go out with an older woman? You got a lot of cougars after you.
Do I really?
Yeah, they're old, dude.
Interesting.
They're making me look like middle-aged. I'm telling you, there's something. They're attracted. So those of you who want to know, please don't ask me. I'm not his mother. And his mother would tell you I'm not his mother.
She would tell you
She would tell you. She's James's mother.
She is.
And how do you know?
Oh, I know my mother's my mother.
Why? Because she loves you more?
Then who?
You're the favorite child, you told me.
I'm not the favorite child.
You are, though.
You think I'm the favorite child?
I do. I really do, James.
You really do?
I think she loves both of you equally, but you're her son, and she's proud of you. And she did want you to be a rabbi. Why could you have just done that?
Been a rabbi? Well, I have no compassion for people.
Well, most rabbis have no time to talk on the phone.
All right, well, we're trying to raise money with the Indiegogo.com, and if that's successful, then maybe I could have been a rabbi.
That's right, so then you should go to
Rabbis are incredible fundraisers.
They are incredible fundraisers and a few other things. But hello there.
All right, well, we got to go. That's this week's show.
That's this week's show, guys.
We'll be back next week, and maybe we'll be able to give you more details on the dress. And we thank you for watching Indiegogo.com, James and Sunda Show. We will see you next week. Thank you very much. Good night.
Don't miss that PTA meeting.